Well, Larry, you just talk about Arizona State now. You've had a chance to move past Arizona and look ahead to these guys.
Well, I mean, they're playing really well. You know, they're one of the top 4 records in our league right now, and top 25 team coming in here and have, you know, really different pieces of the puzzle that make for a good team. I think it starts with Jahi Carson at the point, probably the head of their snake, and you know, a real explosive player that can create a lot of damage in and around the rim. And then the other end of the spectrum would be, you know, Dallin's brother, Jordan Bashinsky, who one of the leaders in the country, if not the leader in blocking shots. And then they've got some really good wings and shooters in between. So they've got a lot of pieces to the equation, and they're playing pretty well right now. And you know, we're going to have our hands full Sunday night.
What did you learn from playing them the first time that you can tweak?
You know, we've broken down a little bit of tape with them. I'm not sure. The game plan seemed pretty solid. Second half, we were pretty poor in our pick and roll coverage with Carson. He got it going. We didn't do a very good job of containing him. Marshall was off of an injury, and we weren't sure he was even going to play. And he's one of their top players. He's at full strength now, so I think we're going to see a little bit better, you know, version of Marshall than we saw the first time. And you know, with Bashinsky, he just does a good job of patrolling the paint. We're going to have to be careful in and around the basket. I thought Dallin and Jordan and Jeremy actually took some questionable shots in the paint, trying to hurry it. And I think they're third in our league in defensive field goal percentage, and a lot of that has to do with Jordan Bashinsky inside. So we've got to be a little bit wiser in and around the basket. And you know, hopefully rebounding wise, we'll be in a similar situation. We were fine there on the glass, and maybe get out and transition here at home where we didn't do that so much at Tempe.
Coach, can you talk about Jeremy and, you know, even as a return missionary, so even as a sophomore, he's one of the oldest guys on the team and the most mature guys on the team. What does he bring to you guys in that respect?
Well, you know, I think a little bit of stability and maturity, probably more than anything. Jeremy's not a real outspoken guy, you know, due to get married here and a little bit further down the timeline than a lot of his teammates are. He's experienced some things. Solid kid. You know, we're going to need to get kickstart our bigs here. You know, moving forward the remainder of the season. Maybe get Marco going and Anna going, and going to need to spread out some of those minutes with guys inside. I just met with Henna, and he'd be one of those guys. You know, just stability, but the skill level, I think, in and around